TimberBorn. And also, as always, we carry on from where we left off. I don't know why I say that, but hey, food's good, water's good. We are day 1 of the temperate season, so we should have water coming through any moment, which would be good. It does kind of bug me that I can't see this channel. We don't need those stairs there anymore, so hey, we can try and there we go. Hey, we can see. I'm tired, okay. So last time, what did we do? We put in this diversion channel so that we could divert the bad tides. We converted this over to be good water and we started blasting it. Probably need to blast that out on those, which is annoying because we won't be able to get to those easily. So I might leave that for another day, but we will lay in. Gotta be triple. Yep. So we will lay in triple dynamite across here, and we do singles there. We can then do triples there, and that will be most of that done. So the other main thing we did was starting putting in this, and I have realized that I made a bit of a mistake. This is supposed to be 1 level lower because we can go down from here 2 levels, and this is the same level as this. So this whole thing needs to be 1 level lower, which is a complete pain because it means we need to get in and do paths and such. So let's put it in, and I think what I'll do is, for ease, may not be the most efficient, but it is going to be easy, is I'm just going to run a path all the way down to the end, and I am going to fill this with level 1 dynamite. So I wish it would let me drag more, but it won't. So yeah, we'll do that. We'll then have to fill in the path, but that's what we need to do. A little bit annoying. It also means that we are going to have to think we're going to have to take this down more than we can do. But hey, here's what it is. And we are also probably going to have to knock this down, but I'm not sure yet how I'm going to manage connecting. Oh, actually, that reminds me. Someone suggested just building stairs along here. Now, I didn't think that you could stair over the power wheels. So let's just have a look with some platforms. No, you can't platform over these. I guess we could maybe staircase bridge all the way along, but that feels like a lot of I guess we could maybe do it from there. Okay, I'm going. Will it let me do? We would need a 1, 2, 3. We would need a 3 long bridge. It will not let me build that. So let me try a 3 high. We could do that. So that should let me, and then I could do ladder. I think I would need a double platform there to get the last ladder, but hey. If it's stupid and it works, it's not stupid. So thank you for that suggestion. I am really sorry. I don't remember whose name it was. I can see your name. I'm just not sure how to pronounce it because I think you were the same person that suggested the next thing that I want to look at, which is narrowing this river to speed up the flow a little bit. And so if we go down here, this piece of the river is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wide. And over here we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 wide here. So, and we could maybe narrow it a little bit. I don't want to narrow it more than 7 because then it'll slow down as it expands. So, yeah. The other thing that I'm thinking is if we put in a ladder there, we could then fill in this bit, which doesn't have a use. Yeah. There's a whole load of stuff that I would like to terraform, but could we get in terraforming? We don't have enough of them, but we have treated planks, we have metal, we have gears. Yeah, so we could build all of that. So we could get into terraforming and we could terraform it. I actually think that might be better, and we have a lot of work to do at the moment anyway. Yeah, I think maybe we should start getting into some terraforming. And then any building up we need to do for this, we could do through terraforming. We are down to 1 dynamite, so how are these guys doing? We need to prioritize you by haulers. And we have a huge bad water tank there. Let's hit the button to get going as well, because time is short today. So time is short. So how wide is it down here? Let's just count, shall we? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we could maybe do some kind of redirecting and maybe chop this bit off and just make it all so it's 7 wide. I don't know whether there would be that much benefit to that. I really don't, but you know, we'll see. That might be a more long-term project. I think we need to concentrate on getting some of this done, and I would like for them to prioritize placing our end of this so we can start retreating the path. Actually, if we could terraform, we could fill that little bit in as well, because I would like to fill that in, because that could become farmland, maybe. So this video is being recorded before the last one, but I think I am going to go for the 500 beavers as a goal for this series. I have not seen how much difference the wind times are giving us a couple of points actually, which is pretty nice. So that's good. But yeah, so I think all that freaking rambling, that we probably want to put in a dirt digging machine, and I think we have a huge amount of spare power over here. And eventually I want to do something up here, but I wonder if we maybe look at putting... I'm going to channel my inner sky storm again, because I think what we could do is mount this over this, and it would be a bit cheaty, but it would work. And in fact, what I think I'm going to do is put in a couple of pieces of dynamite there, which I am going to prioritize. And then how big is the terraformer? Let's compare it to one of these, and it's 5, so that's 2, so we would need 3, could bring power in the side. How are we going to power it? Because we're going to be... Actually, that might work. So if we disconnect that and put in a three-way, because I think power... Let's have a look. No, power needs to go in the level below that. I think we probably need to come across one more so we can get power in. We'll need to put a high power shaft there. So, but dynamite is definitely premium. Right. And then we're probably going to be terraforming down this way initially. So I think also I am going to plan for a staircase here so that we can get down here and start to think about narrowing that river out eventually. Why have you not placed those last three? Darn you. Yeah, so storage wise, most things are pretty full, but that's soon going to change. We've got some spare beavers. I'm going to kick in our other... I'm going to kick everything in actually, because we've got plenty of power. We are going to need quite a lot of gears. We're going to need 100 gears, yeah. So we're also going to need quite a lot of treated planks. How many are we going to need of those? 100, 300. We actually have enough treated planks, so that's cool. That's starting to fill up. That can go up to 3, as can that. And that can go down to 2. And that can start filling. What's that at? That's at 1. But actually at 2 relatively. So yeah, that should have them doing similar things. So that's good. They can get to those, can't they? There's just not enough explosives. I wonder if we should put an explosives factory back over here. Oh, that's done. So we can detonate that. We need to put a high power shaft there. And then we are going to put in our dirt excavator. Yes. And what that will do is just nothing, because I think that's the bottom of the map, but it'll produce dirt, which is a little bit cheaty, but actually means it's not taking up any space, which I like. So we're going to need a large industrial pile for dirt, and that's going to be set to supply. And over here, we will build our terraforming station. It's one of the nice things about update 5 is you can terraform with bots. We are not without bots. We are probably going to end up with a bunch of injuries, but that's okay. And we need some storage for dirt. And I think the way we do that is we try and put in another layer of our storage pit. So let's try and work out where we would put everything. So that doesn't need to be a path. So I think what we would do is that can be a triple platform. Yep. Ladder. Not sure if that's a double or a triple. Triple platform. Ladder. Platforms. Job's good. So that will give us a reasonable amount of dirt storage for where we are in the game. And actually this, to me, this feels very early to have dirt and explosives going. Yeah, it's good. We've got 13 incapacitated beavers. I guess we need more hospital beds, and that's probably not a bad place to put them. So well-being, medical beds. There we go. Let's make building those a priority. We do have a lot of incapacitated beaver. Just looking for any other little corners or whatever that we could put one. I guess we could start landscaping some of this stuff eventually. So, yeah. Right. Are we building? Wow. They've almost built that. Just gears that they're bringing over. That's great. Cool. We do have a homeless beaver, which means that we need to remove one of those and put in another barracks. So I am just going to do a lot of vertical stuff on here because we kind of need to if we're going to fit in as many beavers as we intend to. And do I really want to be planting more cassavas? Oh, we have a drought. I completely missed that coming. So let's pause, plant our cassavas, and let's check all of our floodgates. So that's actually pretty full. So do we have anything set for this? We don't. So, and probably we want to put a underwater a stream gauge there so that we can check contamination. And we're going to do advanced attached. That's not built yet, so it won't let me do that. But I think probably we just want to bash that up to the maximum and just see what happens as the drought comes in. Check we don't flood. But yeah, we've got a nice stock of dynamites in. So landscaping, let's get that bit as well. And triple dynamite. There we go. Get that all placed. Ooh. This guy is going to start pumping because he's on a trigger based on contamination, and there is no contamination. So this is going to begin to slow down that up. That's a bit flooded, but that's okay. It'll sort itself out. There we go. This needs to go up. And yeah, what are we doing over here? Let's hit the button again. We are almost built. Awesome. And that's on. Let's put that on a half so that we don't keep constantly pumping out. We have a 27-day drought, 28-day drought. So, and we have 140 beavers. So let's do some maths. We don't do mental arithmetic. We do 280. That's how much water we will use a day, times 28 is 7,840. That tells me several things. One, our water storage is not inadequate. We just didn't fill it up. So actually probably what I need to be doing is I'm going to unlock a few more water pumps so that we can fill our storage up, because if we can fill the storage, we actually have enough to keep the beavers hydrated, apart from the fact that we have industry. So, but yeah, that will be a good idea. So, yeah, that completely snuck up on me. So, as some of you know, some of you may not know, some of you may have forgotten, I am on holiday at the moment, and so videos over the next week and a bit are going to be shorter, and so this one is probably going to be shorter. I'm probably going to keep it to about 45 minutes, and we'll get done what we can in that time. So maybe less, maybe more, they will vary, as I said. thank you to whoever's idea it was for that. Those are in. And what that seems to mean is that in a drought, all of our wheels are turning now, apart from that one. And we are generating a decent amount of power. So I've still got that. Because we will have to go through and see what we need to pause or unpause. We can probably ease up on the gear and the plank production just a little bit. We're doing for extract. We are pretty good for extract as well. So you can be paused for now, because it probably means we are starting to make dirt. We are not, because someone was silly and didn't put a little path there. But we should now be starting to make dirt. Does that really only need 20 horsepower? Do I believe you? I guess what we need to have actually over here is a... Do we want to be that small? Yeah, we need a tank for extract set to obtain, and I'm going to prioritize them building that, although they're flooding over anyway. And as you can see, I don't think we're going to be able to dig any deeper. It's just going to keep producing dirt. So yeah, that's kind of cool. Yeah, they take in extra. That's 200 horsepower. There we go. That's more like what I expected. But even so, we have plenty of capacity, even in a drought, which is nice. Too far from a district, so we can fix that. So it looks like there's a lot of stuff there by doing that. That seems like a good idea. I guess they're just waiting for all of the stuffs, but they can get to some, so we can start deleting this path actually. I'm sorry, there's so much dynamiting going on at the moment. It's part of, it's part of what we need to do, basically. We can now, let's delete a little bit more of that, and we're going to put in the next single layer of dynamite and prioritize that. There we go. Get them focused on getting this deepened. Then we will finish getting this all placed, and I guess this can be detonated. And I'm just thinking that this needs to go down 3. Because 1, 2 would get it to the same depth. So yeah, we need to stick triple dynamite there. So I guess let's begin. And so that, maybe I put a single dynamite in there, and then place triple dynamite again. Yeah, so let's low prioritize all of this, because there's loads of other stuff they should be doing. Is it worth me? Where do we store dynamite at the moment? I'm not actually sure. I mean, they're probably just taking it straight out of the factory, but what I'm thinking is that it's probably worth us chucking a small warehouse there for explosives set to obtain, and a small water tank or storage tank set to extract and obtain, because that way the haulers can bring it, and we do have quite a lot of haulers. So we also have some spare beds now, but I feel like in terms of the fact that we are trying to expand, we should do that and think about how we bring our staircase up some more. Hopefully you cannot hear my laptop, which sounds like it is about to launch itself into orbit. It's making a lot of noise, but hey, that's what laptops do. Oh, gaming laptops anyway. which is what that is. So there we go. That gets us up, and then probably can we platform over? We can platform over the shrub. Can we platform over the beaver? We can. So that's good, and then we can just do double platforms all the way along there, and all the way along there, and then we need a triple platform over there, and we can build a bunch of passage. And we don't need to build over that. Bang! Sorry, just had to have a quick drink and a chat with the wife. Do we want to delete that one and build a house as well? I kind of feel like we might as well. So let's do that, and then we can stick for now a whole bunch of rooftop terraces up here. And I guess they'll get to that eventually. It's not a super high priority job, but we have dirt. We have a lot of dirt. Wow, that went up quickly. We have dirt. We have terraformers. Let's start to think about narrowing this river up. So I think the first thing maybe is to build a route across. So I mean, I guess we could unlock the 6 long bridges, but they use a lot of metal. We actually have 50 metal, so we could unlock the long bridges. So how long would we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we would need 5 and 4. And to be honest, we have the science, so let's just do that. Yes. Actually, we can't do that because we need an extra block to get across. So back to plan A, which is use platforms. I would like to use bridges more, but hey, so here we are. We're 9 wide, so we want to reduce this by 2. And I think the way we do that is we need to unlock the land block as well. I always get this the wrong way around. Hopefully that's right. Yes. And I'm going to have to replace some of this stuff. Now, let's delete you, and put a terrain block there. We are not going to be able to replace them all under those, but we can replace that one. That now should be, I guess we could put, I don't really want, nervous about putting path in, so let's just count. I can count it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that means that we want to keeping on. Do something, terrain block, something like that. And something like that. And then we can do pathage and just run that along there. So yes, we fill that in. Does that mean we need to dynamite that out? Probably to keep it straight. So what we'll do is we'll do a up and down. Okay, we can delete that. And landscaping, dynamite. And let's just let them get on with that for now. How are we doing for explosives placing? We are pretty good. So let's do that and that. And then we will prioritize the next chunk, which is going to be all of that. And let's go with that. And we're actually getting along here pretty quickly, to be honest. So that's good. There's a missing one there. There we go. That's good. Good. Yeah, I'm not sure how I'm going to manage the power wheels, whether I want to blast this down basically to this level so it's all too high. Because what we're gonna have to have the power connections on opposite sides. But that'll be okay. How's our power grid holding up? Actually okay, which is good. We did build the extra engines, so yeah. Okay, terraforming is happening. Cool. Terraforming is happening. And terraformers and builders are separate, so yeah, that's okay. We have some vacancies, but all of our extra housing is built, so we have 20 extra houses. So I still have not looked at the list that I mentioned last time, which would tell us how many breeding pods we needed to support our population goal. But put that there. Are you beavered? Because you don't have anything to do, so probably get rid of you, but I'll just pause you and we can plant our extra canola. Oh, it's there. They just haven't got to it yet. Is it out of range? It is not out of range. They just haven't got to it. So probably we need some extra farmerage. Wow. That dried out pretty darn quick. I guess we did pump out a ton of water. So where are we? We're 20 days. 50 now. So 5,000 water. We do not have enough water to keep our beavers and our population hydrated. So I am going to crack that open and we're going to pump water out of there into here. And I'm just going to have 3 pumps running here because we do have the pump running over here. So that will work. Right, food wise, what are we short of for food? So we've just planted a load of canola. So we're good on canola, we're good on cassavas, probably eggplants actually. So which are here, they are here. So we could plant eggplants, are the egg-shaped ones, I know. And canola comes to there, so we could straighten the canola out. So let's do that. So I'm going to put eggplants in here. I am going to unplant the canola that's there, and I'm going to plant canola there. So yep. That'll do us very nicely. So, yeah. We have water back in there. So I'm going to put that back up to 1/2. We could pump water out of here as well. Yeah, let's get one of those guys going as well. That will help. Terraforming's going well. So I should probably have made a note of how much power these are producing. Still about 100. So yeah, still got the number cruncher pause because we're on 47,000 science. So I think we're good for science at the moment. And again, let's do some prioritizing. So there, and then there. Then we will nearly have all of that placed like that. Good. Let's prioritize you by haulers as well. I mean, we do have a decent amount of haulers, so I am wondering if we need more explosives production. And we could sneak one on the end there. Hey, we have terraforming now, which I had all pretty much forgotten I was going to start building platforms. We have terraforming. We can terraform that. We can also now terraform in here, which is the bit that I put levees in originally, but that would make sense to terraform that because we don't need it there. So let's do that. Yeah, so it feels so early to be terraforming. Why aren't you doing those? I don't know. Okay, they're starting to do them now. Yeah. We will eventually need to get along here and terraform in here. Do that, and we will need to keep terraforming along there. So, and that's that stretch then reduced to a straight 7-meter run until we get under here, and then we're back to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're back to 8. So I guess what we do is, what do? We could terraform there. That will make that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then it kicks across, and it's 7, and it kicks across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we would need to fill in this and then replace and fill in that as well. We can delete those bits of path and those bits of path and those bits of path because we don't need them. Don't delete the power connection. You would be sad because you'd have to get to the power connection. And I'm going to delete those so no beavers try and get them. So, yeah. And again, as well, we would need to terraform that bit. Yeah. And that would give us... We might need to do a bit more around the corner here, but that is starting... Wow, that was the wrong key. That is starting the process of narrowing all of that down. So I'm going to... Oh, they seem to be able to get to all of that. Okay, that's cool. Let's let them just do that job as time goes on. It is not super urgent. Wow, they've got all of that laid in. So path 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think they can do 10. I'm going to do 9 just to be safe. And I guess what would have been more sensible would have been to run the path along the edge and then they could fill in everything else from above. But I'm not always the most sensible. So yeah, that's nice and full. That's not been placed yet because we're still short of explosives. That has been placed. So what I'm going to do is attach to stream gauge. We are going to disable during drought. We are going to do floodgate low contamination. I'm going to set them to 1/2 at 0% and at 1%, and they're going to go up to 3. I guess actually we want 1.5. These I think are already set. So, yep. Going to do 0 and 1. And then these are probably on a basic schedule. They are not on any schedule. So, when bad tide starts, they go to 0. When bad tide starts, they go to 0. That's probably okay, to be honest. That's probably okay. We did get those, which is good. I did put that up. I need to think about automating that, but I'm not sure how to do that. So yeah, you can see that they're grinding away, but they're not actually getting any deeper. So yeah, and our storage over here is filling up nicely with dirt, which is cool. So yeah, we've got 300 dirt now. They're making good progress on everything. Yeah. Is there a way of connecting these paths up? I guess there is, sort of, which would be to put... I feel like using the ladders there would be a bit cheaty. Can we go over that? We can. I think that, because, you know, I'm talking about putting in, having lots of beavers, and so using things that make space easier for everything seems a little bit cheaty. Right. How are we doing for water? 4,200 with 16 days to go. We're using 300-ish a day, so 3,000 for just over 4,500. So we don't quite have enough water. So let's let a bit more into here. I think I haven't planted that. I feel like we need an extra farm. I really do. I wonder if so farms are 2x2, aren't they? I think I am going to let that to be destroyed and stick another farmhouse there. That feels sensible to me. We've actually got a fair bit of water left in here, so I think it's okay that we are pumping out of there. Let's plant some more eggplants there and some canola there. And yeah, I've still got this guy turned off because I want to be chopping these down, and we are full on logs. So yeah, and we don't really have any big projects that are using lots of logs now. So at the moment, anyway, let's say. All right, that's in. Let's delete a bit more of this before that. And then yeah, with 15 days left of the drought, I think I'm going to call this a video. So thank you to the patrons and the YouTube channel members. I know you're predominantly here for Farm Sim, but you get a mention anyway because you're awesome. If you have enjoyed the video, click the like button. Comments, questions or suggestions, stick them below. Please bear in mind I am pre-recording the videos until into the first week of December. Right, through the first week of December into the second week of December, because I am on holiday. So please comment and suggest things, but I might not actually react on them for a few videos. So yeah, but I do appreciate the comments and feedback and pointing out clever ideas like building bridges. So yeah, that really was a good one. And I will see you next time.